Before anything happens, we need to address the elephant in the room. I saw you laughing at this, Raz.
Is the call for a good time message down here in the corner?
Did you see this? This guy's all into bobs and vagines. He's got a phone number up and everything.
I can't read anything, but there's a phone number, and I'm pretty sure it's a call for a good time ad. I'm pretty sure.
If I could, I would bring it up. This is hilarious. Look at the name of this, Bengali G. I'm bringing it up. I don't care. Look at this. This is coming through on Rootsbleed Red. This is the bot we got on Rootsbleed Red right now.
It's fucking epic.
And
Ali G in the house.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bengali G. You're blocked.
But now people know what number to call for a good time.
Hey, baby, you want bobs and vagines? You call. I mean,
it's not a truck station bathroom stall, but it'll do.
Speaking of, hi, you're supposed to be taking care of your dad. The guest host. I'm sorry. The host and the guest host is here right now. Okay. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hey, everybody.
Oh, that's right. There's other people. Hi.
Well, there's other people here. We're gonna act like neck clowns. Yeah. All right, what's going on, guys? Huh? Oh, I thought you. I don't know. Order me food.
All the food, just all of it.
All the foods in the world.
All the foods,
guys. I am getting all the foods in the world, and that is that.
I just got Little Caesars pizza. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, because
when
you know
I want
what?
Trash pizza, it's got to be Little Caesars.
Look, Jesky, you got to understand something. Guatemalan kids don't get Little Caesars, so Raz eats it all.
Yeah,
he does.
Fuck Guatemalan kids, man.
I had Marco's pizza for supper.
Nice, who? Marco's is good too. We got Marco's over here.
Marco, what is? Oh, that is a pizza place I've not heard of. I mean, I'm a pizza connoisseur.
They're a national chain too, dude.
Well, national chain means nothing to California because of how all the laws are here with like taxes and stuff like that, and people don't like to move their businesses here.
Yeah, that's why all the good food's everywhere else except for tacos.
Tacos. Actually, we have a lot of good food.
I'm just fucking with you.
I was like, you son of a bitch! You making fun of my state? You just made fun of your state, Hexxus.
You did do
this
it yourself.
This is my state.
I opened the door, you walk through it. That's all.
You know, the crazy thing is, I am one of those Californians. Is like the minute I hear someone saying something about California, I'm like, dude, is it your state? And then the next thing you're gonna hear me just like complain left and right worse than anybody else will about this state too.
Yep. And then I'm over here like Ohio.
Ohio's a rad state. I don't think you could be mad at Ohio for anything. There's
angry. There's we have election issues sometimes. Other than that.
Well, I think every state has election issues. I mean, we have election issues here in California. Not to get on that subject, but one party rule is not a good thing. You need to have a good, eclectic coming together of people so they can actually make proper decisions and stuff like that.
Both and you're down there in Tennessee, right, Jesky?
Are you?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Tennessee's
Where in Tennessee
rad.
are you at?
Around the Nashville area.
Fuck yeah, I got a lot of friends out in Nashville, man. That's an awesome town, actually. I fucking love Nashville, man. I need to get down there again soon.
It is if you actually know how to drive, because our drivers cannot drive.
You don't understand.
The only place that's worse that I've seen, right around all the tourism areas near Orlando, it's terrible, but pretty much all of Michigan. All of Michigan. If you want to almost die every 5 seconds, drive on any highway in Michigan, and you'll get bored of that real quick. I love Michigan, but I do not like their highways at all.
I forgot to do something. We need to actually get the comments real fast. So, real quick, before we get off on our squirrel tangents and talking about the SAS and everything like that, we have Mikey. He's here. Hello, everybody. He says, everyone. Then we have Calvin. Calvin says hi to Mikey, and then us. And then he said hi to Akka, who came in for a second. And then Mikey again. And then we have Amelia, the other 1/4 of Team Pterodactyl. We don't have the proper I can't do it the way.
No, that is the proper one now because I said so. I changed it. That's what pterodactyls sound like now too, because scientists just make this shit up, so can I.
Exactly.
My degree specifically says that I can be paid for making shit up. So
I only believe in giant atomic lizards, not giant normal evolutionary lizards.
Not the those guys.
There's no such thing as evolution. That's what I believe in. I'm just kidding. I don't. So, I still have Amelia up here, and Christopher Mikey says, "Admit y'all want to move to Hee Haw, Texas." No,
my wife is from Texas.
No.
Texas? I am not.
I'm in Texas all the time.
I don't want to move to Texas at all. If I'm going to move somewhere, which we have to discuss, it's going to be to the south.
I just totally made an inappropriate sex joke and no one got it, but that's okay.
I didn't say it. Say it one more time. I think
said my wife's from Texas. I'm in Texas all the time.
You want a little? Anybody want a little German in them? I'm right here. No, just kidding. We've turned a gosh show into just porno talk. That's
yep. Frankers and Razzles after dark.
Frankers and Razzles with Jesky. Nadine is here.
Hey, Nadine.
Amelia says "caw."
Oh.
Same thing with Calvin. Amelia says "wheeze crows."
Pterodactyl.
We need to make a sound of my caw and play it instead of the crow.
I agree, because yours is hilarious.
I actually want to do that. So this is what I actually want to do. Let's trick a whole bunch of goth kids into thinking that they're actually going to bring the crow back, and put it in theaters and just put. Well, they are. I know that, but I mean, but just put on a theater, just put it on a screen and then on the audio, just the audio that just the loud screech of Amelia going ah, and then that's it. And then you guys paid all that money for nothing.
Yep,
that's acceptable.
Yep. I agree. I'm down for that.
I agree too.
All right. So
I'm feeling sassy.
Sassy. Commence the shit talking.
I just want to sing. I want to sing Mr. Hanky the Christmas Poo, because that's. I don't know why.
Have you?
Shit talking.
Who was the one that's in the was in the first round? The dude that's called
rectal trauma.
There you go.
I knew that's who you were talking about, because it wasn't just his name. Like, he had two different pictures too, at two different times. But like the look on his face was so fucking intense. I was impressed, man.
You know, the crazy thing is seeing that name, and I know we're actually supposed to be talking about you guys real fast, but you see that name, and I said to Akka too when I saw it when Tyler brought it up on the first round, and I was like, that is the most ingenious name for a haunt actor that no one has ever thought of, but it was always right there.
Yeah, I've never heard anybody. Exactly. Like, his whole you could feel him through the picture, his eyes, he was so fucking intense. I was like, dude, that's a fucking haunt actor right there.
Well, he had a good look. He has it with the body type and everything like that. He had a good look with looking like the 13th. I was about to say 13th Warrior. That's a good movie, but the 13th Ghost. You know, the big baby and the little mother. That's what he kind of looks like. I was like, that's fucking rad.
That's a great example of that, actually. Yeah, that's exactly what he looked like. I didn't think about that.
That movie's, that movie spawned or helped out so many haunts with just the style of it and everything like that. Hey,
Jenny, we're actually doing a version of the princess for my daughter's new character in the elevator.
Oh, he didn't make it?
No, he didn't. I was bummed.
Oh well. That was a good name, though. That was a good name. Yeah. I thought he did make it for some odd reason.
Great look, great personality. I mean, just great all across the board, man. Mm-hmm. I want to go to his haunt just for his scene. I'll pay just to travel just to see him. Look, I was really impressed.
If you have a hands-on haunt the one the 17 door and stuff like that,
yeah,
I want to go see his scene if his haunt's anything like that. But I also don't want to go see his scene because it's going to be so stinky in there. I don't do butt stuff. I don't think a lot of people do. I mean, there's some people who do. There's probably a good portion of people who do. There's a lot of things, but that name is what I was talking about.
How many fans that she just lost by making that statement?
Amelia? Oh, I don't think.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
I was like, Amelia has, dear God, she's fucking rad at what she does.
Yeah, she's awesome.
She just loses, just makes an announcement. The press conference, just right there, comes out podium.
Her and I were actually going on treasure hunts and robbing people the other day online. That was fantastic. That was a lot of fun.
What day was that? Was that Friday?
No. That was Yes.
We missed the gaming on Friday. I think
I had to miss a lot of it too because that's when I had to do a call for a haunt meeting. No, this was just one of Prometheus's random streams where he was doing Fall Guys. We were all in there, and he was trying out different stuff through Twitch, and we could use like points to gamble or to go on an adventure and like rob stuff. So we just kept going on adventures and robbing things. And I was like, one day we're all going to meet in public, and we're going to stop wherever we are with all these people in public. We're going to go. You remember that time we robbed those people? Yeah.
I saw a funny video earlier today. It was on the what I call the thick talk, actually. This guy was delivering pizza, and these people set up this whole scene where they all had. When you first watch it, it looks like it's legitimate SWAT, like absolute legitimate SWAT. The second time I watched it, I realized it was them pranking the pizza guy, and like the pizza guy's coming up, and they even went as far as to rent fake cop cars, like they had sirens and everything like that. They were legitimate, legit Crown Vics, and like. The pizza guy's walking up. He's like, "What the hell?" And 8 guys with ARs are walking by and all this other stuff, and they have masks on, the helmets and everything like that. And the only reason why you could tell, like the second time you watch it through, you can tell is you can see the Kevlar wasn't exactly Kevlar. It was just
conversion.
So you go through and you see him coming through. He's all, this guy's in handcuffs and he's struggling. He's a big dude too. I didn't fucking do nothing. And like the pizza guy's like, "What the fuck?" And like all of a sudden the cop comes up and hands him a wad of cash, like a lot, and goes, "Oh yeah, hey, this is mine. We ordered this because we're doing something here." And that was it. The guy's like, "Okay,
here's your pizza."
Oh man,
wow.
Hey Adam, what's going on? Are you?
Yeah.
Amelia says yes. What? I was once a pirate. You wait.
Shiver me timbers. Yeah, that's when we were pirates and robbing people.
Oh, yeah. And Tankers is here.
Hey.
Hello.
What's up, Tankers?
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna break down like who's in the rounds because it's a lot of craziness. This I mean not that all the weeks haven't been tough, but like over in Group A, we got Thanatos from Ravenscroft Manor, New Jersey. We got Scab, of course, the travel hunter from Nebraska. Franklin Murdoch from also travel haunter. I can't talk today, from Georgia. Jingles, terror on the coast, Mississippi. A little bit. Field of Screams, Kentucky, and Ringmaster from Scary Acres, Nebraska. Right off the rip, I was happy to see a Ringmaster because my character is like a Carnival Barker Ringmaster, and I was worried about like representation. So that excited me, but we got Scab, man. Like I don't know how I can not vote for Scab.
Yeah, sorry.
It's tough because Scab is such an awesome fucking guy. I don't necessarily know a lot of people in that group except for Scab, but I think for me it's got to be Ringmaster or Scab. So I'm kind of it's a tough choice, representation or Scab.
It's not for me. It's not so much. I mean, this is awesome this round. It's when you look at things and you see who's still left in it, but hasn't been called yet.
Yeah,
I
think we got kind of lucky. Honestly, I think me and Disky got pretty lucky with who we could have been up against. I mean, we had Vice in one of our groups, dude.
There's a lot of heavy hitters going to be drawn after MBV. Mm-hmm. So it's about to get tough.
The one I was like, you guys are I was looking in there, I was like, we were was it Sunday when he was calling everything out? I was like, so Vice hasn't been pulled yet.
Yeah, I was terrified that I was going to get put in the group with Vice, dude.
I was for Ka, I was terrified that it was going to be Vice or it was going to be I was because I was freaking her out when everything was starting because especially with Amelia being in here, and I was like, babe, what if you get pulled against Vice and Amelia in the same group? That's going to be it. And that's Slippy, a hard one. Slippy too.
Yeah, Slippy hasn't been pulled yet.
I was wanting to be pulled against Vice because I had some really good names planned for her.
Oh, dude, when we get to the next round, there's still going to be a good chance that we'll still be able to come up across her, though. Mm-hmm. That's the awesome shit about this.
In the second, how do you call it? I don't know what phase. It's second phase. It's almost like Marvel. And the next, and after you guys get through all this stuff, that's when you guys are actually going to be starting going against the bigger people and stuff like that. And that's when
it's one vote a day, which is even harder to get people to vote. When it's 3 a day, you can kind of mix up a little bit, but when it's one, you got to make your decision.
And then after that, it would be 1 vote, period.
Yeah.
Amelia, you are a heavy hitter when it comes to
yes, you
are. We've been trying to figure out. I'll tell you this, Amelia. We've been trying to figure out how to get you on the show for a long time until we finally did get you on the show, because you're one of those haunters that I've seen a lot, and I was like, oh, it'd be so cool. And then especially when I saw Scurry Face there, I was like, oh, she's rad. Then I was like, I know she's gonna be cool to have on because she has that Scurry Face logo on there and like that. And then there was then Vice. And the crazy thing is this year, and Tyler's rad because of this. We've all become friends over it, hanging out, like talking with Vice and Amelia and all the time. I mean, Team Pterodactyl, So, but
and Friday night the Jack Party games, that's fucking hilarious. That's like the highlight of my, like when I'm not doing a show like that, it's like the other highlight of my whole week, man. I look forward to Friday.
I actually get to see Vice and Amelia.
Oh yeah, you do, yeah.
Yeah, I get to see them next Saturday.
Hell yeah, man. I'll be thinking about you guys while I'm scaring the shit out of people at home.
Okay, I gotta bring this up. I brought up in the wrong.
I saw which one you.
Tankers is harder than me. Nah, I'm just freshly waxed.
Yep, that fits on
just to clarify, I would never do that.
Wax?
I would never. You don't want wax myself.
I'd wax Tankers the Clown. Wait, what?
Wax on.
Just finished live with Darlin pulling 20 wax strips off me. Oh,
nice.
Oh.
Are you serious? Oh, that's harsh. Oh man, I would have made a smiley face on my tummy tum because I'm hairy. Oh
no, but we have some tough. I got some tough competition over in Group B with Special K and Malice Haunted House in Tennessee, Summer Carter, Woods of Terror, North Carolina. Let's see, Sewer from Awaken Haunted House in Michigan. Of course, me, JB Rottenhill, Dungeon, Ohio. Yeah. Knick Knack, Woods of Terror, North Carolina. There's a lot of Woods of Terror this year. They're a big crew over there. And Silver from Dark Side of the Abbey, Colorado. It's worrisome, man. Like there's some good people in that group. I think I'm louder.
Probably
I'm louder.
You definitely are louder. I'll tell you that. I'm louder. I mean, that's the only way I get my point across. Hey,
yeah.
Look at me.
and I'm just saying, I'm the only one posting like really embarrassing reface videos of myself because I'm striking, before anyone else can. So that's my whole theme right now. I make fun of myself before other people.
Hey, Raven.
Hey.
So I brought this up for a second. Tanker said he's gonna. He said I said I'd do it. Next round, I'll staple for votes.
Hell yeah!
Look, there's only. I'm sorry, but how can I describe this? I've seen a lot of messed up porn, and unless you're stapling like nutsacks to boards.
Dicks for clicks, man.
Bro, if you do that, you'll get my vote daily. Son of a bitch, he's probably gonna do it too.
Oh yeah. I got some weird shit planned though. I'm gonna do an Alexander Hamilton parody at one point in time if I make it to the next round, and I'm going to challenge one clown in the SAS at random for a rap battle, like a full on like epic rap battles of history video. I'm gonna make the video and everything, but we're gonna wrap it out.
There's one person that one of our friends. What's his? I forgot his name. Corbin. I would have loved if Corbin was in the SAS this time around.
I know he wanted to, but like by the time like he had the time to do it.
I know he had a lot of stuff happen. He had some or whatever stuff happening with the family and stuff like that. But it was like, but having to have all you guys in there, that would be freaking rad.
Yeah.
Amelia says she's gonna be
We're all gonna go streaking in the quad.
You're gonna break records if you do that. You're gonna get so many votes.
Let's go streaking in the quad. Wait, only if I can play this music behind it.
Well, it's like with a cow when she stands up a little bit when she's right here, and then all of a sudden the booms come up, and then all of a sudden we get numbers, and we're like, oh, okay, that's how we do this. Sex sells.
Oh, rats is what she calls me now instead of Raz. By the way, that's what Amelia calls me. Is rat. It's hilarious. But when the way she says it though,
if you pass to the next round, you are gonna. I think you should rap battle Amelia.
I could. Not only if we're up against each other in the same round, though, man. Like I don't. But I've already rapped against her in that game and beat her, and I've already beat Jean. Although Jean's my hero.
I don't do the. I mean, I like a lot of old school gangster rap, and when I say old school gangster rap, I was there for the East Coast West Coast war, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
That's been my style of rap in that rap game we play in Jackbox. That's like literally has been my style of rap. The way I'm doing shit.
Whenever I always just revert back to black metal vocals and death metal. I mean, it's the easiest. I was in choir for so long, so I do know the ranges and all this other stuff. Right. I can't do the talk singing or the rapping and stuff like that. The rapping. God, I sound so nerdy right now.
So, Jessica, I got to ask your group right now.
Yep.
Any concerns in your group, C? So I've heard some things about a couple people in your group, man. Like Father Thomas over there. Was it Terror?
Yeah, I'm definitely.
What is up? Sorry, had to say
what's up, Slippy?
Hey, Slippy.
I'm definitely concerned about tankers.
Tanker. Oh yeah, you got to be concerned about tankers, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely concerned about tankers and definitely Father Thomas because he's a Woods character. Those are the characters you have to look out for. Is Wood the Terror.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a big group, man. I will say that there is another Ohio haunter because we're very few and far in between here. Clank over at the Haunted Trail in Ohio. I was really happy to see another Ohioan, but I'm like, I'm sorry, man. Team Pterodactyl, we're gonna eat you out, man.
Yep.
Rat's ass.
And tankers, dude, love you too, but I gotta stick with the team.
The team.
Pterodactyl.
The team crowing.
Nope, it's a pterodactyl.
Pterodactyls.
The pterodactyl.
I think
if you don't agree with me, you're not high enough. So that's
if you don't agree me.
Yes, if you don't agree me, you're not high enough, and you should solve that problem on your own side.
Look, it's not my fault that you don't understand me right now, guys. I'm just kidding.
I said it before, and I'll say it again. A vote for JB Rotten is a vote for weed. That's it. That's just
what's crazy, and I feel bad for this because I thought she went in as Raz T Slasher, and I was like, who the fuck is JB Rotten? I was like, oh, it's Raz. I fucking forgot. I really did. I was like, wait, I was like, thought Raz was in this. Why is JB Rotten right here? And I was like, oh, I need to pay.
That's just one of my personalities, dude. It's cool. I got many.
I was like, I'm one half of Frankers and Razzles, and I was like, I don't know Razzles. Who the hell is this? I was like, this guy JT Rotten is like talking shit to you, Raz, right now. What the fuck?
I think we got a good shot though. Like, I mean, we just got to pass to the top 3. We don't have to be number 1 or number 2. We just got to eke in there, man. Like, we just got to eke in there.
When you think strategy and stuff like that, that's actually the best way to do it. Yeah, you might be able to eke one out. You might be able to squeeze one out this round. If you can do the bare minimum. If you get to 3, then it's just next round you have to work your ass off on.
Yeah.
But if you work your ass off this round and then the next round, then there's where strategy lies even there, because even more people start hearing about you and then more people are voting for you.
It's the Big Brother route. Do you go big right off the route and like get head of household right at the fucking beginning of the show and get a target on your back? Or do you come in sort of somewhere, not in the end, like somewhere kind of in the middle, and then you blow people away once you get in? Like, there's a lot of good psychology. That's why I like reality shows, because like I think about these kind of things. Well, only competition reality shows.
Amelia says, "Let me send it to you, my car, and we got it."
What I want you to do is scream it into a jar and close it, and then mail that jar to me, and I'm gonna open it up like right by the microphone and record it.
You know what you guys have done though with Team Pterodactyl, because I'm not in this. I'm just I talk murder and I wear a mask every now and then. That's all I do. But And
wrestling, Godzilla,
1970s child trafficking cults and stuff like that. But
if you won't talk about them, who will?
Yeah, exactly, right. But you now the teams the teams are coming together. The solidarity, all is their stuff, and this is where you can actually have real good wars, because now you have Team Trex And then you guys are Team Pterodactyl. I still can't get over that.
I was not around when that name was chosen, and I fucking love it. So
I remember when it was chosen. I
was in the chat, like I was in the live chat, like I wasn't like here.
I think it's the night that Prometheus found out I was a psychopath when I play video games, because will. If anybody plays Modern Warfare 2 or any Call of Duty, because they keep bringing the same maps back, the fun ones, like Shipment. Well, Shipment is real close quarters. If you don't play, what a lot of people probably do, is real close quarters, and you don't want to use sniping rifles on there unless you can quick scope. Well, I can quick scope like a madman, and like all of a sudden, like Prometheus and me were playing, and like I saw him kind of like, he's like, oh Shipment. I was like, yeah, man, that's the only one I play right now. And he's like, all right, fine, we'll go play Shipment, because like he's like right here, not doing. I'm at the bottom, and I'm quick scoping guys, and all of a sudden at the end of the game, I'm like top, and I was like, yeah, I'm a psychopath, buddy.
I'm the guy that's going to get shot 20 times in a match before I even realize that my gun has a scope or how to use it.
I run and gun.
I'm bad at FPSs, man.
I learned to run and gun. I'm sorry that I'm such a nerd with this, but I run and gun. I set my kill streaks up to be 4, 5, and 6. I get them quick. Get them out. You get your radar. You get your whatever else you want to use. Like if you want to use counter UAV or something like that, then but then you get your second kill streak with me. I always like to use mines. And then I always go right into, every now and then I'll get lucky and get chopper gunner if I'm actually on a good streak, but stuff like that. And then I set it up to where I can herd people into the center of the map. That's how I do it. And then I can actually watch them from afar, and I pick them off in the corners, because Shipment is it's a square, so you can literally you just pick people off. God, I am so nerding out right now. I am sorry, guys.
You're full of nerd. It's okay. Good. And Slippy, so we all should play Fortnite. I do sometimes play Fortnite because we have Fortnite here at the hotel, and me and the kids play it. And actually, Michelle plays it sometimes. I got the Master of Puppets thing now, where you hit the emote and it switches back and forth between like bass, guitar, drums, depending on what you're doing. But like the song starts playing and you're like playing Master of Puppets.
What is this on?
Fortnite.
Oh, that's right. Metallica did give some of their music to them.
It's an amazing. I mean, we got that, but like we've also got the skin and everything for like the Hulk, and like my favorite one is to do all that stuff, like all the Master Puppet stuff, but with Ash from Evil Dead, because we've got the Necronomicon backpack and like the whole skin for him. But like just watching Ash jam out the fucking Master Puppets.
There's no Akka in here. What are you doing?
He's talking to thin air. There's no one there.
Sorry, there's no one. There's no one in a white Cannibal Corpse t-shirt.
Listen to the sound of my voice.
So she picked her father up today in this shirt. Can you believe that? This shirt right here.
And let's talk about the shoes too.
The shoes?
Because those shoes, I saw pictures of these shoes. I gotta say they were pretty fucking epic. I kind of want to.
Which shoes is it? Shoes. Oh, the orange ones?
No, it gets better. Rainbow, leopard, Lisa Frank socks.
No one can see your foot right now.
Lisa Frank socks. But no, we can visualize it. Words.
There we go. Okay.
Those are awesome. They got him in green. I want them.
So, okay, I was about to get the comments, and we're gonna get to a commercial here. I haven't seen our OnlyFans yet. Sorry, I'm kidding. So, Constance, I'm going to bring this up one more time. Hexxus is a man of many topics. Always a fun time. That's right. T-Rex got tiny arms and can't touch himself. Okay.
I mean, that is accurate information.
Yeah, it is very accurate.
Little arms.
Yeah, that was the end of the dinosaurs right there. Y'all should play Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite.
I do.
Yeah, we play Fortnite.
You do?
I play Fortnite. See, Jessica, we should have a Fortnite thing.
Am I the only man here? Is that what you guys are saying right now?
I can't play FPSs, but like Fortnite, I've actually like won a match of Fortnite and surprised the fuck out of myself. I'm pretty sure it was by accident, but I still won.
Hey Angie, what's going on? And then Tanker says I play Fortnite 0 build now.
Yeah, we don't do builds.
What is got tired of buying COD every year. Yeah, but isn't Fortnite going to that route? I mean, they do it's EA, so that's like roughly every 2 years, because EA does.
forever free. Fortnite's like forever free. They just have like seasons and stuff where you can, if you want to,
the add-ons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like
honestly,
EA...
if you just do it to play the season pass, like you pay for the season pass once, and then after that you earn enough to pay for the next season when the next season. So you only really have to do it once.
Yeah.
And then you just don't ever spend your points, and you can just play every season.
I mean, Tinkers brings that up right now. Like, not to nerd out on it again, but Call of Duty is like my Madden. I never got into Madden, and there's guys. It doesn't matter. Madden's. But the crazy thing is, when you look back on Madden going into the 80s, it felt like it was the same game every time, and then you look back, you're like, wow, it really changed.
Yeah,
and it's the same. I was showing COD to my friend, and like he hasn't played since COD on the. I think it was like.
It sounded like you were saying. I was showing a COD on my friend.
I was showing a COD on my friends. Take a look. Do you see this? And then she's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm just being weird." But when you, I forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind. That's how much I'm nerding out right
COD.
now. Yeah, I was. I don't remember. I did say that Hexxus was my favorite. Yay! I'm finally someone's favorite. That's awesome. Besides someone, I'm a cause favorite, but I mean, like, I was like, I'm finally someone's favorite out there and everyone viewing everything. I guess land. I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh no, that was clear. Yeah, that was clear.
Like 20 bumblebees, Angie. Like bringing them up randomly. I'm sorry.
Bees.
All right.
That one Cards Against Humanity card that just says bees with a question mark.
bees everywhere. Where is it? Okay, what happened to the promo? Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. The new. So, all right, we're going to commercial real fast. We'll be right back.
Hello, all you beautiful people out there. It's your boy Sleepy. And when I'm not guzzling down gallons and gallons of amazing ice cream, yes, I love ice cream. Oh, hang on. I'm watching PBDC TV. Now, back to the show, all you beautiful people. And remember, stay nasty.
That's right. We're back.
That's right, kids. Slippy brand ice cream. When it's hot outside, just slip it in.
It comes in your. You got... I literally had it lined up. What I was going to say too to what you said. Also, I was like, oh, man, Raz just made me laugh. All right.
So I got a question
yes.
here for Jesky. What are you willing to do for people to vote for you to like clinch your ranking to make it through to the next round?
The SAS was your Klondike bar, is what Raz is trying to say. What would you do for that Klondike bar?
Funny that you mentioned it. I went to the gas station today before the ice storm hit, and I got the one chip challenge.
Oh,
so if I get the number one, spot, I will do the one chip challenge.
There you go, guys. If he makes the #1 spot to move on, he's going to do the one chip challenge
on his own.
And here's the thing. Couch. Here's the thing. I absolutely hate hot stuff. I cannot stand it.
Were you born and raised in the South?
No. Oh, that's a good question.
I was like, how do you hate hot stuff if you were born and raised? I'm kidding.
I love the taste of hot stuff, but my stomach and asshole cannot handle.
That's no joke. That's actually how I am. I love like Tabasco. You can ask a cow like Tabasco. The green Tabasco, the jalapeno one, is my favorite. Like I put that on anything. It doesn't matter what it is.
Oh yeah.
And too much of it, I'm retching up acid and all this other stuff.
Yep, it's all the acid, dude.
Yep.
Same. So what about like second, third place? Like, is there anything you do if it's second place or third place, or are you just really shooting for that top spot?
I'm really shooting for that top spot, but if I advance, I might do like a habanero or something.
Okay. Find a way to scale it down. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, man. Hell yeah.
You know, maybe we should send you some tacos from California. Yeah, you would enjoy our LA tacos. We have the best tacos here. I'm not gonna lie, guys.
I haven't thought about what I would do. Like if I know I talk about if I make it, I'm gonna release the some really hilarious fucking videos that I'm gonna make.
Would you?
I don't know, like what should I do?
You should release the Kraken. Actually, I'm sorry.
I mean, either I'm gonna open a bottle of Kraken brand spiced rum and get really drunk on a show, or I'm gonna whip my dick out into a helicopter. And I'm not sure which thing you're asking for, but one of those is gonna get me arrested. So.
Raz is gonna go for glory if you vote for him. He will.
I'll settle for third. I'll settle for third place. I'm a cheat.
He will settle for third place on this. He
will.
He will open a bottle of Kraken, rob a liquor store, butt naked, spinning his wiener everywhere.
Yep. Like one of those sign spinners.
He's so great. I'm
over the shoulder, whatever.
What was the reason for you doing this, sir? I'm trying to get votes for the SAS.
I made third place.
You would go on to win. Honestly, I think if that happened, you probably would go on to win.
I think people just feel so bad that I was going to get arrested for the SAS that I did some pity votes.
Well, just don't have the gun loaded. It won't be a felony then. I think it's a misdemeanor, isn't it? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. You'll be out in no time.
Man.
The things we would do for the
courthouse and the jail picketing. Free Raz. You don't know what he did, but free Raz.
Free Raz. They still haven't given him his clothes back. His pants are neatly folded in the corner.
Yep, and there's a belt still in the belt loops. Because apparently that's how I know when I pee my pants up at random times. I just leave the belt in for easier access.
Jessica, you just got wild and crazy. He's on the side.
He went side.
There he goes.
There he is again.
So we got some more comments here real fast.
Yeah. Commented up people.
Where do we leave off at? Okay, so but you won't do that again, Tankers. Okay.
Probably the waxing thing we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if Tankers does win, I have to wax him. You guys didn't make that a deal. No. No, it's already done. I'm waxing Tankers if he wins. Yeah. The squirrels want amok. Not the bees, the bees. Sounds lovely. Oh, I know that voice. And what voice is that? Hey, Jesky. Slippy, he said he can also do it. Slippy can also be a condom commercial at this voice. Did you get a new soundboard?
No, same one. I just don't often use the voice changer part.
Hey, Matt Proops? No, Propes.
It's Propes.
That's Propes. Okay.
Fun fact about Matt Propes, he also plays a haunt character called Props the Clown. So from Propes to Props.
Deal. Already voted for Raz. Nice. All right, you got 3 votes. 3 votes.
Remember, you can vote up to like roughly 3 times a day. Just leave some time in between there. Your votes won't count. You need to vote for me in Group B. And obviously, you got to vote for Jesky in Group C. You got to, man. You got to keep Team Pterodactyl the last half alive and intact.
Oh yeah,
all 4 of us need to make it.
Yeah, Raz will rob a liquor store butt naked, swinging his wiener everywhere. If you just do 1 vote a day, look.
And I'll sing "I'm Too Sexy" by Right Said Fred while I do it, but like I'm too sexy for this gas station. You know, I'll work the lyrics in there.
Just please, if you've seen those Sarah McLachlan commercials, in the arms of you just 1 vote a day. That's all.
Just 1. Oh, that makes me think of the Upright Citizens Brigade. Do
you remember that show? Voting. The Upright Citizen Brigade was freaking awesome.
For only $5 a day, the price of a Holland Tuttle hand job, you too can give poor Donnie some relief. This is my favorite episode.
Was that the one where little Donnie had a huge wiener and didn't know it?
Yeah, that's the one. You see our teacher moving to the side with the paintbrushes.
He loved Star Trek, and he's like, "It's Tuvok, it's Tuvok." It was great. Sorry. Okay.
I just showed that to my kids last year because they didn't know what the fuck I was talking about.
Oh my god!
I mean, they're all
they're. I'm sorry, I was laughing. I was thinking that for a second. My 10-year-old kids had to watch Little Donnie.
I'm sure I saw them worse when they were before 18, but I just thought they should wait for Little Donnie.
I have the same logic on stuff like that. You have to hide it. You do have to put the movies and all that stuff, your pornos up. But in order for a kid to come of age, they have to find it, and then it has to be in
the magical journey.
It is. It has to be in VHS form only. It has to be in VHS.
Yeah, it's got to be or beta.
You
beta
have
or VHS.
To remember where you left off, where you started off, and rewind it back to that point.
Yeah. You do already know about it. But you know what? I think a magical journey for like modern kids, like discovering their parents' porn stash, it should be on Laserdisc. Because you have to go through some fucking effort to get a Laserdisc player, dude. Like you have to go through some effort to find one of those.
You do. And the first time I saw LA Confidential was on Laserdisc. I really did. And it was like, it looked good, but it was like, how is this like a record? It's like a vinyl.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. But imagine like today's like kids find these laser discs and they think they're records, and obviously it's not working, and they find out that it's porn, and they've got to go through this magical journey across the internet to find a way to play this format to see their first porno, and it's a laser disc.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's a new coming of age story. Coming of age, get what I did there.
Oh.
The double entendre.
Will do, Jesky. It is on my vote. Yes.
Oh yeah.
And then wait, I thought what? In Rotten was my twin?
I missed twin.
There you go.
Day about like in the lighting that they used when they displayed my makeup, it actually looks quite a bit like Slippy's makeup if you really like look at the side-by-side pictures, but it's the coloring and everything and the lighting they did with mine when that picture got taken at the haunt. Because my makeup actually doesn't look anything like his, but in that picture, it looks similar.
Have you that new photo you sent us, Jesky? That it was the really nice one. That's your new mask, right?
It's the same mask, but the mustache right there fell out, so I still need to reattach it.
I think I have a picture of it here. I saw it in the pic that you did. Was really, really good. That was
actually taken and done by Metal Mouth. Scary Face.
It's the one with the purple hair, right?
Yes.
Yep. This right here. This is awesome.
Yeah.
That is a great pick, man. I was completely impressed with this. I mean, it takes a lot to do something like that. That is super neat. They caught that at the right moment and everything like that.
Yeah, Rob Goforth, he is the media of my haunt. He actually took it and edited it for me. For SAS.
Where was it taken at? Was this at your haunt or was it
yes, it was. Yes, it was taken at Miller Sillers.
Nice. Oh, that's rad. That's rad. So this was like last season and everything like that then. So
yeah, it was It was taken November 10th when Legendary Haunt Tour came.
That's super cool. That is.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry. I just remember seeing that. I was like, I just wanted to bring it up real fast.
No, yeah, no, it's an awesome fucking picture, dude. It's definitely worth bringing up.
Constance says it's badass. Good quality, such quality. I wanted to do something, some editing, but there was literally nothing that I can edit. Yeah, exactly. We were both looking at it. I was like, that's Jesky in that pic and everything like that. You know, like it's just it's just the way they caught it. Like it was just like the right angle, the right moment, and everything like that. It's so cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She says you're awesome.
Hey,
what happened here? There we go. Jesky, that's a pick is killer.
Yep.
Oh yeah. And Amelia said she was hoping to see JB this time. The thing about me being JB, because I'm already wearing a black shirt, all I really got to do is take off my hat and glasses and just imagine there's a top hat.
What is JB?
I can go all JB anytime. And
we're gonna go JB.
He's like the opposite of me in a lot of ways. Like, I mean, I'm an asshole. But like, he's like, no, he's an asshole all the time. There's nothing funny about fucking him. He's just an asshole. But he's also from Louisiana, and I'm using the accent. True Blood. Honestly, it's more of a True Blood side of Louisiana, like Vampire Bill. It's that kind of like proper, Louisiana accent.
I'm thinking Team Lafayette here because I'm
no. It's more. I don't even like Bill as a character, but like that accent is
Bill. Okay, Bill as a character in the books was fucking rad.
Yes.
Bill as a character in the show. The first 2 seasons he was cool. The next seasons after, it's just how they wrote him. They fucked it all up.
Then he got bitchy, and then he got rapey, and then it was just weird. And
no, he's really rapey in the books.
Yeah, but like the way they did it,
graphically
on the show. No, I mean I'm just saying like the way they added like the bitchy, like whiny attitude in with it, just kind of cheapened and lessened the whole thing. Whereas in the books, it was like what the fuck all the way through.
Oh, it was yeah, it was one of those things. And then Everett, Miller's Thriller is awesome. I went to the Legendary Haunt tour that they rocked it that night. Yeah. Hey Everett.
You might have actually saw me. I was right after the giant clown puppet.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Where did the puppeteer put his? Wait, what? Okay.
Insert tab A into slot B. Pull here.
Oh, when I battle rap, I need the actual person. So Vigo took over. I'm not Vigo tonight. I'm Hexxus.
That's Cerrone.
True Blood, yes. I didn't mind the show, and I watched it. I watched it as it was coming out. I watched it brand new because I actually I got what's her name, Charlene Harris. Yeah. It's funny when you actually see a picture of Charlene Harris. She's a very she looks like the like your Southern grandmother. That's what she looks like. And then she writes really raunchy, gory horror. And it's so cool.
Yeah.
Like dear God, she has a thing for vampiric Vikings. That's the one thing the show did get right was Eric, with the exception of his hair. Yeah, because she took from Anne Rice on that in the books, where the way you died is the way you looked all the time. So in there, Bill Compton is a Southern gentleman who fought in the Civil War on the South, and he always is that Southern gentleman, no matter what. He can never stop being that because that's how he was when he died.
Oh yeah.
So, yep. Yeah.
So I actually prepared a reading today because
I called it, man, the Viking, man. In the book, he's a lot bigger and a lot. His hair goes down to his waist and all this other stuff, and he's a freaking rad character in the book.
Hell yeah!
All right, sorry, go ahead. You wrote a what? Sorry.
So because I'm a writer, I actually wrote. I've been writing a series of short stories, all based, told in first person from JB Rodden's perspective about his life and all this shit. And I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's stupid long and I don't want to take up that much time. But I'm going to be filming this in character soon, like with the voice and everything. It's going to be another thing I put out. But I wanted to at least roll his voice out, and I'm going to read like a paragraph or two real quick. This is from his origin, like the part 1. Living on the road with a circus from one town to another taught me more about people and the world around me than any classroom ever could. By the time I could walk, I was more skilled at sleight of hand and bending people to my will than most folks will ever be. As I grew into my skin, they found there wasn't a job that needed doing that I couldn't handle, and a number of jobs no one else had the taste for. I'm sure you may think you know all about life with a circus. You've had so many movies and shows to watch, books and podcasts to read and listen to. But let me assure you that what you know, what you think you know, well, that amounts to less than shit. It's a dirty business where you got to be smarter than the people you're taking for a ride in more ways than one. Now, moving around so much means the only people you can rely on are the people traveling with you. And even then, sometimes you're better off only trusting yourself. If you've ever been shit on by an elephant, stabbed by a clown in the same evening, you'd probably understand. But if you haven't, this may not be the story for you. There you go. Yay.
I guarantee.
I guarantee.
I guarantee. All right.
But imagine that with like me being a total asshole and putting people in their place left and right and just, filthy mouth. That's what I do. I run our freak show and I con people.
Uh-oh. There's a hop and Wendigo.
We need to make a Bunny Foo-Foo song, but about a Wendigo, because I think that'd be epic.
Little bunny Wendigo went around eating people. I don't.
We'll get there. We'll
do it. No, we actually should just do it like a 3-year-old, just like that.
Yeah, that'd be epic.
Yes. Huh? Ow. Okay. We have a baby gate because our mastiff likes to come back here and cause problems.
And do mastiff things.
So, oh man, yeah. Sorry. So, Amelia apparently loves Eric hotness.
AKA.
I see you changed your name, Constance. Oh, did she? I mean, but you gotta say, I gotta read it properly. I see you changed your name, Constance. I'm outside your window.
I see your toes.
That cool breeze in your toes, that was me tickling them. Sorry.
One of the things my character says a lot to people, like right before the people walk away.
I want to tickle your toes. Sorry, Reza.
I stop the group, one person in the group, right before they walk past me after my whole little show, and I go, "Has anyone ever told you you look different when you're awake?" And then I just walk off. And I always like look around the corner where they can't see me just to see how long they stand there before what I actually said like dawns on them. It's fucking hilarious.
I don't know why I was reminded of the episode of Roseanne where her actual Tom Arnold when he played on there.
Yeah,
and she was talking about how stupid he was that he actually tried to wake up fast enough so he could see himself asleep.
I remember that.
You're just saying that to people as you're walking by in the haunt. Have you ever woke up fast enough that you can see yourself asleep? And you're all, the more you know, and you just run off.
No, then I'm gonna like take a look. It's in a book, and have my freaks come out and do Reading Rainbow.
I would love that. I'm sorry. I'm like, Reading Rainbow was one of my favorites. That and Ricky Tikki Tavi.
Yeah.
So, did I already read this? So I still can't get over the midway with the acrobatic show. The huge vortex. Oh, he's talking about the haunt, wasn't it? Yep. The huge vortex tunnel and the pirate ship in the woods. All the actors were on point the entire time.
Yep. That sounds epic.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool to see. I mean, that the few haunts that I've been to, like I always try like when they actually do them right here in Bakersfield and stuff like that. They're pretty cool. Like the last one, that and 17 Door, they did, man, absolutely puts on an amazing show the entire time through. And like it's just every single room is kind of really scary, no joke. I didn't realize I had a fear of of being held down and drowned.
The more you know.
That's all I'm saying about that. Yeah, you they really make you afraid. Jenny says that's cool. That is cool. Yes, Raz, love it. Just this last name.
Okay, yeah.
And then demon toes. I'm gonna tickle your toes.
That's a euphemism.
My favorite thing is to walk up behind the customer and sniff, then whisper in their ear, "You smell better when you're asleep."
Usually after I deliver the line that you look different when you're awake, my bearded lady pops up and goes, "And you smell different too."
When I first started working in the auto parts business, because actually I worked in the auto parts business for a long time, and I worked with this old Vietnam vet. His name was Fred, and my first day, like you start off as a driver, and I didn't know anything, and I'm literally just putting up stock, hanging up hoses on hooks, from all the different makes and models of engines and stuff like that. This guy, I swear to God, first of all, he served 2 tours, volunteered in Vietnam, and then he got hurt, came back. He was about to re-up, and this is a funny story here too, because he told me this. He's all, "Okay, now you served you did your 2 volunteer tours. Now it's time for your mandatory." And he goes, "Nope, I'm not re-upping." He's like, "Screw that." He's all, "They can't draft me. I already went twice."
Right. It's funny because our haunt owner is a vet named Fred. He's not he wasn't in Vietnam, but it's so funny.
Oh yeah. He comes up behind me, and I'm sitting there putting the hoses, and he's all just right in my ear. He's all, "I fuck dogs." And I jumped, and he actually said that to me. And I'm like, I didn't even meet him. Like I even shook. That was the first time I met him. And he actually scared the crap out of me. And then we always talk and hung out because he said that.
It's a bold statement. Yeah. How can you not be friends with someone that makes a bold statement like that right off the gate?
You have no choice. I mean, this guy's awesome.
So Jessica, I gotta know, man. What is your favorite part about SaaS? In general, the whole concept of it.
My favorite thing about SaaS is definitely all the networking and stuff that you get out of it, because I did 2 years of Demon Willy, and of course Jesse this first year. I met some incredible people out of the SaaS.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that was my favorite thing, is just getting the network. And Tyler always says, support your haunt and support your local haunters. Oh, exactly. And that's honestly what I love about it.
Hell yeah. As the first time SASser, because I'm gonna call it that right now, I gotta say that's exactly what I've loved about it too. There's some people that I have talked to before kind of in the past, but this has encouraged me to reach out even more than I normally would. It's someone that's as batshit crazy as I am. Sometimes I forget other people exist, so I forget to reach out and be public about things. So this gives me a chance to really get out there and talk to more people and just sort of see what's going on in other parts of the world, even not even just here in the U.S., but there's out of country ones too. So that's extra awesome.
I'm just happy I'm getting all the views. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just kidding.
Watch these videos, buy these things, and vote for these assholes.
Buy our shit. That's what I'm happy about this ass for. No,
I can say vote, or stab, because I won't get my account banned on Facebook for that.
Nope, not one bit. No, the networking part of it is actually pretty super cool. It is. You find out you just find out you actually, when you actually meet these people, you're like, oh crap, and then they actually, one of the coolest things that, I mean, I know you two are out of mask right now, but a lot of haunters, the real big ones, when they're willing to come on in a background and they're willing to show their face or say what their real name is and stuff like that, that's a big, that's one of the biggest compliments we get sometimes, from the haunt actors when they come on and they're like, okay, this is me without the mask on and stuff like that. This is who I am. And then when they actually go into character, one of the coolest things to see when we first and I'm sorry, I am gonna let the cat out of the bag, was Slippy. We were talking to him prior to the show, and if you've seen some of Slippy's live feeds, that's where it's just him and no mask on. That's really how he is. He's a super cool guy, and then all of a sudden it was when it was character time, it's all of a sudden he's did that he did his the whole Slippy bit and all this other stuff for over an hour and a half straight and didn't break character. I was like, that is fucking rad. And it's just for me, like I said, it's cool. Like when actually, I'm a big fan of, I like the idea of actually meeting the person behind who builds the character and stuff like that. Like it's one of the coolest things for me is to actually I like to go and with like bands and stuff like that. I actually like to go and find out who the people are.
Yeah,
you know, one of my favorite bands back in the day was Fear Factory, and Dino Casava, I can't pronounce the guitarist's name, douchebag in real life.
Yeah,
but a great musician.
I opened for them 3 different times at 3 different festivals back in the day. He was kind of
when I went back and actually like found this stuff, and I was like, okay, it actually added more depth to like, okay, I was like, I get the attitude behind the music now. Like he's a dick in real life, but he transfers that into his music, and it really comes out, and it was actually really cool. You know?
The hard part is, as a writer, no one gives a fuck what I look like. Like, and that's shitty because I just did an author interview earlier today, and we were talking about that, how like as an author, it's really nice to do these shows and stuff where I sit down and talk about my writing, and people can see who I am as a person. But it's weird for a writer because no one really cares. Like, until the J.K. Rowling thing happened, I mean, only thing anyone ever cared about J.K. Rowling was that she came from nothing, you know, and worked her way up and did, you know, got really lucky and landed a deal. And beyond that, no one gave a fuck about who she was as a person, honestly, until she did something stupid. And she did something very stupid, which I'm not going to talk about. But, like, it's weird. It's weird for authors.
Well,
Stephen King. They talk about Stephen King, but it's more like the legend of Stephen King than the actual man himself.
And that's almost like their own mythos that they create sometimes, like with Stephen King, like how he did have his issues and stuff like that, like with drugs and stuff like that, and like I think coke and everything like that. But he also like his actual when you wear your fears on a sleeve, I would actually say something like that. When you actually put your fears out there and say the stuff I'm writing about is what I'm afraid of, and that's why I'm putting it out there. I was like, that's actually huge right there, and makes him super vulnerable, you know.
But for most people, unless you're super hardcore readers or you're writers yourself, 9 times out of 10, you don't really care about what the author you're reading looks like or what their personal hobbies or life are. Like,
I get that.
I mean, Stephen King might be a bad example because he's so big, but J.K. Rowling's a big actress too, or a big writer too.
I think
but again, no one cared about her in the in between.
I think a great example of if you actually want to find a middle ground behind that is actually my favorite author is Richard Lehman, and he's a prime example of that because he wrote prolifically just gory like splatterpunk, and like it was awesome, you know. Well, when you start reading about it, you're like, okay, cool, I'm reading it. He's got a ton of books, and you find out he after a certain book, because it was too gory, because he's the godfather of splatterpunk. He started the whole really messed up stuff, and America didn't he couldn't get anybody to publish books here, so he said screw it. He only had stuff over in Europe, and you actually had to buy English versions of books from England, their versions of it, to get it over here, and that would cost a lot of money. Well, you start reading about all that, and then all of a sudden he gets his books and everything, starts printing them here and stuff like that, and they start releasing them. And then I was like, man, I'd love to meet this guy and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden died in 2001, and I'm reading his stuff in like 2010. You know, it was just like one of those things. I was like, it does make that is very telling right there, because it is them. People just want their stories, but they don't really care about their real person sometimes.
Right. In every other industry, you know, haunts, acting, you know, the film world, music, even artists like painters, people give a fuck about their lives. Like, it's odd. But like the writer, it's just like, oh, you fall in love with the words, not the person that writes them. It's such a weird industry, man.
Well, look at how society has become with like imagination and stuff like that, and like a lot of people's attention, imagination land. But you look at like people nowadays. It's almost like they don't understand. It's like with how things are going with like like Google and all sorts of stuff. You can look everything up. You have everything at your fingertips. You don't really have to put any effort into anything like that. So, with us growing up in the 90s, I dare say we were probably the last generation to experience this, but we actually had to like go out and do stuff and pretend and build our
library and look something the fuck up if you wanted to know what something was.
Exactly. So when we're reading stuff like that, we actually put everything together elaborately. with the people now who do stuff like that, they don't really understand how to project their imagination or stuff like that, or even use it and stuff like that, because they're just so used to everything just being built for them. Like, look at the MCU, look at everything else, and this is actually going back to even like to haunters, people who are haunters and stuff like that, or in the SAS and everything like that. They have great imaginations with what you guys do with building your characters and doing something like that, and that's where I was saying, like, it's cool to actually go and meet the person and actually understand where things come from.
And with Hunters, it's like a layered version of storytelling, because I'm telling the story with my character, with my dialogue, but to go further than that, my makeup, I'm telling it with my costume. I'm telling, like, so many different levels of storytelling in like one shot.
Prometheus is on Twitch. Sorry, guys.
Hey, what's up, man? Love fucking Prometheus, man. The shows are awesome.
But yeah, I just think it's going to be more of a going trend, where people just it's really going to the route of being punk rock and like how it used to be, because you now, like, everything's like presented to people on a silver platter. You can find anything you want on the internet, but going to a haunt and going to something like that and actually seeing people build these things, these mazes and stuff like that, putting their blood, sweat, and tears into this, that's super neat to me. Like, just it's just the creativeness behind the horror industry and stuff like that.
Fucking art, man.
Yep.
Straight up, like, in one of its rawest forms, actually, because literally the whole point of this art is to get the most rawest emotions from people.
Yeah.
So it's different. It's a different universe.
But it is.
It's Earth 2.
It's Earth 2, where there's no censorship.
There's only haunts.
There's only people being creative in a dorm.
In one dorm.
In one dorm.
Just one giant dorm.
It's just one giant smelly dorm with jock straps everywhere.
Yep. It's all connected with hastily created, like, blanket forts and shit.
Yes. Oh, that'd be so smelly.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to some comments real fast. Go Team Pterodactyl. Yeah. And then there you go, Ka. And then Akka. And then Ka. And then Amelia. Oh. Oh, yeah, she's got a new character coming. And then she said butt. And then
wait, she has a new character called Butt?
Well,
I remember that skit on In Living Color, the buttons, or whatever it was.
Oh, then they have the head, like the headpieces on.
Yeah.
And then Jenny says, I'm completely different. I was ecstatic to meet Raz, the Fae Corpse authors, and all others I get to talk to. What is the Fae Corpse?
That's the publishing company that I go through.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. And then
it's the edible. Blooming edible.
It is. It kind of. And then vote JB Rotten Group B and Jesky Group B Scary Face. Well,
Group C.
Group C.
We got you, man. We got you. Thank you.
Everything muted on her. She needs sleep. And then just got done going live on Twitchy. Now we're hanging out with y'all. That's rad.
Oh, yeah. Hope you guys had a heist in my honor, damn it.
And herbal medicine. Possibly beer, too. Dude, Earth 666, all haunts all the time.
I'm down. Let's go.
Vote, guys. So, scurryface.com, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Is it? Yeah. Yep.
That's correct.
And then do it now.
No.
That's one of our sponsors.
Yeah, Faycore is one of our sponsors.
Typos, damn it. Amelia ran the heist.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Amelia. Fucking, that was so much fun the other day.
All right, guys. So, one more time, do you guys want to pump your groups and all this stuff? And we'll...
Yeah, we're going to start with you, Jesky. Bring it, man. Remind
me about
your challenge and everything.
So, vote for me in Group B. Like I said, if I get at least top 1, I will be doing the 1 chip challenge. If I get top 2, I'm going to put it out there. I will find it on Amazon. I will do the Carolina Reaper. And if I do the 3-1, I'll just do something like a habanero.
Okay, so he's getting spicy. Hell yeah, man. But yeah, that's Group C. You can vote up to 3 times a day. Just space it out. Don't be a dick, because they won't count your shit if you do it all at one time.
Yeah. There's a they get all glitchy and everything like that.
Yeah. And for me, I am JB Rotten, and you're gonna vote for me because I said so. Number 2, vote for JB Rotten is a vote for weed, and if you like weed, you got to vote for JB Rotten. There's logic there. I'm not going to explain it to you because I'm high. I am going to, if I get through, I'm going to do a number of things. Number 1, I get some videos I'm going to challenge a clown to do a rap battle with. I might even open it up to let you guys decide which clown I challenge. 2, I'm going to do an Alexander Hamilton hilarious parody video. But apparently, if I get if I make the number 3 spot specifically, can't be 2 or 1. It's got to be 3. I'm going to get naked. I'm going to want to go to the one of the gas stations over here near the hotel because I'm lazy, and I'm going to rub the shit out of them naked while helicoptering my dick and singing "I'm Too Sexy" by Right Said Fred.
Yeah,
but only if it's number 3. Only if it's number 3.
And he will say, he will then say, "Kiss my ass" as he's being handcuffed.
Yep. and then right as they're pushing me into the car, like right as the news camera gets there and they're live and they're like watching me getting pushed in the car, I'm going to scream, "I feel pretty." And the car will. So
there you go. Raz will do all that.
All of those things and more for only your 3 votes a day in 1995. Sorry, no CODs.
All right, guys. Time to go. We've been hour and 14 minutes over. So hour and 14 minutes over. So
I was like,
we're really.
So you were already done a minute in, motherfucker. Like,
yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you later. Bye.
Suck it.
I don't know, set the world fire. I don't know, in my I have